I only just edited the airport vlog from the connections last night. And I've had a lack of sleep again, but I didn't want to fall 2 days behind. So, or 3 days behind technically because of the football vlog. But I literally arrived in Brazil last night, and then I did the tour of Rio, and I went to the Botafogo game, and then I came back. So I've not had any time to edit since I've landed in Brazil. So when I get back, I got to edit the Rio tour, the football game, and this. Yeah, I mean, the other two vlogs are like half an hour long. They're a bit shorter than the Peru ones. Also, I've had free breakfast in Peru and Brazil, and I've woken up late. I mean, in Peru, I had an excuse. I had to leave early for a tour, early for a flight. Over here, I've just woken up too late. Tomorrow, I should have time for breakfast. And I also need to try some Brazilian food, that's for sure. I heard feijoada is their national dish. But anyway, Grey Line Brazil is the operator I'm using. I wanted to see a game here, couldn't see it. At least I got Botafogo at a different stadium, Olympic Stadium. But yeah, we're off to Maracana today, which I know now has an actual like official name, and Maracana is a nickname. But I'm very excited to tour the stadium, and hopefully we can buy something in there as well. Might buy a Brazil shirt. I'm a bit like uncomfortable about buying country shirts because I just feel like it's a little bit weird sometimes, but people do it all the time. People buy shirts for countries they don't support. I just find it weird. Like even with clubs, like I can wear a club shirt from another country, but not from England, apart from Arsenal and maybe Barnet. So it's like with countries, it's like it's even bigger of an issue, you know. So as an England fan, would I buy a Brazil shirt? Maybe I should for the culture. What if they have like classic Brazil shirts with like R9 on the back, or Ronaldinho, or Kaká? Kaká's one of my favorite players. Maybe there's some old classic shirts in there. I don't know. But let's just say I may or may not buy a Brazil shirt, and it would be my first shirt that's not England in terms of countries. Anyway, let's get to the Maracana. I'm very excited, and it's going to be a nice tour, and I'm looking forward to seeing inside the stadium. That's what I want to see. So yeah, this is awesome. Let's do this. Nice and warm today. Nice and warm, good weather. Good to see. I forgot to put my sunscreen on. Let me do that now. Send that down. I never know what to put on first. Insect repellent or sunscreen? I tend to put sunscreen on first, just because that's how I do it. Then the insect repellent just burns me afterwards. It feels like aftershave. I just saw my tour guide. My transportation is Uber, so he's just getting me an Uber to the stadium. We're doing a tour and we're going back. Does that mean it's just me in the tour? I guess maybe. I also saw my tour guide from yesterday's tour. He's gone now, but yesterday's tour guide was here, and he said hi, and we did a handshake. I had a great day yesterday, so that was awesome. We did a tour of Rio, Christ the Redeemer, Celeron Steps, the Cathedral, Sugarloaf Mountain, Maracana outside, and San Bertrand outside drive-by. It was a really fun day tour. That was like 7-8 hours long. And I saw that tour guide today, and I'm just like, yeah, that was awesome. That's nice to see you again. I gave him a 5-star review yesterday. It's the company I'm using, but apparently I'm getting an Uber, so I'm getting just a different tour.
The final one last year, the Brazilian League final. The shoes of Ronaldo and Kaká. The mascot. Last game, reduce the ball. He held 7 games.
Olha só, pessoal, tudo bem? Bom dia. Ontem pessoas aqui,
prints.
Segunda regra, galera. Depois que passa de cada setor, não pode voltar. É sentido único. Beleza? E ó, sempre a terceira e última regra é muito importante. Ou azul como tem lá, significa que não pode ultrapassar a página. Não pode colocar a mão, não pode colocar o...
Here's the ball.
O que acontece no futebol quando o jogador quebra uma regra? O que acontece? Ele leva...
Vai to be the picture.
Yes.
Não, ninguém vai levar cartão, né?
Number 7, the little birds. Was the best Brazilian player in 1962 in Chile. First division, Botafogo, Fluminense, Vasco, and Flamengo. Dynamite, he died last year. Dynamite. He died of cancer also. But after Pele, the striker after Pele was Zico.
Yeah.
Just to play for Flamengo and for the Brazilian team. But he never won the Brazilian. He was saved. 70. Brazilian national team. Until 1950 was white collar and then
Yeah.
blue or yellow. Renato Gaúcho. Called Brazilian national color, Brazilian flag. Blue,
Yeah.
green, yellow. Oh, Ronaldo footprint, Ronaldo footprint. He's a first Beckenbauer. He died this year in January.
Yeah.
Beckenbauer. In 1966, Eusébio, Portuguese, was the best player, the best Portuguese player, Eusébio. And the super goal, Maracanazo, was scored by Guija, Orion, in 1950. Here, Guija. Figueroa was a player from Chile. The model. Like this one. Usually from volleyball, basketball, and water sports. Oh, Brazil, except the city. English team, right?
Yeah.
19. It still exists still or not?
Hmm?
We still exist.
They still exist, yeah.
And they started the album in 1958. That's it. In Pelé, this one, Pelé. Amarelo. In Mexico, 1917. CBS. Kaká footprints, Kaká.
I loved watching him as a kid
Very good.
for AC Milan.
Yeah, I used to play for Milan. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Socrates was a good player also. He died in 2013. Socrates. Too much drinking. Too much. He was a doctor. Bring it all for you, Brian. That's a Argentina. Boca Juniors from Argentina, Cruzeiro from England.
Não, tira não, tem que Obrigada.
Eu que não consigo fazer isso.
You know, in the 7-1,
Sorry?
in the Germany 7-1 game,
Yeah.
it's similar colors to Flamengo, no?
Semi-color, yeah. Semi-color, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Semi-color. You saw last night, right?
Sorry.
Bom dia, e aí?
Lá no início.
The main entrance is here, the main.
Aí, seu copo do vazio.
Vamos ali, tirar ali. Fica aqui, ó. Aqui, ó. Já aqui da medalha aí. Fica certinho. Olha pra cá. Chega um pouquinho lá pra cá. Mais um pouquinho. Aí.
Gabriela!
To get it up. Yes!
The House of Unforgettable says. Junior, he's playing for Real Madrid. He used to play for Flamengo before.
Dida, what a goalkeeper.
2 goals right in a row. Huh? 1 goal and then the second goal. 3 minutes, second goal.
Oh, Fred. Which one? That's the question. Probably the striker.
Mario, you're the best soccer player from Brazil in 1994 in America. Cafu, the captain, 2002.
I remember him.
Berlin, they start outside the stadium, Berlin. She didn't come for the game. I tell you what they need, huge crowd. Zagallo, he died this year. Zagallo he was a soccer player playing for a Brazilian team, and then he became a coach. I'm sure the old stadium. 1963, the old Maracana stadium, much bigger. It says here in English. Almost 200,000 people came for this match. Flamengo against Fluminense. Yeah. Now see all the pictures. All the pictures. Okay. Come here, my friend. Romario in the right. Romario is a senator now. He's a politician. Andreina! Can you see?
Yeah. That tour was amazing. Maybe the best stadium tour I have done. That is for sure. Some trouble outside maybe. The tour guide was great. It was just me and him. He said they do these tours regardless of the amount of people. So if it's like a group, they have a van. But if it's like 1 or 2 people, they'll just get an Uber. And that's just how they do it. It was like the description on Get Your Guide was it's a private tour, and normally we've like, because like a lot of tour guides, if they don't have enough people, they cancel the tour and give you another date or give you a refund, whatever. That's most tours. But when it says private tour in the title, usually that means you can do it with 1 or 2. That's what normally happens anyway. Like in Egypt, I had 1 tour guide with me for Alexandria and the pyramids, and because it was a private tour, not a public one, we were allowed to just do it. So that was like this. I tipped the guy quite well. The first tour guide I've tipped actually. I should have tipped the other 2, but it's fine. Yeah, he was great though. Like he's a really nice guy, and he really enjoyed my company as well. He said he comes like 2-3 times a week to the stadium to do tours. He had a Dutch woman a couple of days ago. He was here on Monday. So yeah, he does a lot of American art tours. He does other tours as well. Yesterday he did like Sugarloaf and stuff. I didn't see him up there, but he was there same day as me. So that was interesting. He's met Pele, so he shook Pele's hand. He said Pele's a very nice, humble guy. He also met Ronaldo, R9, Nazario. So I think that was awesome to hear about. He knows a lot about history. He talked about the 1950 World Cup final. I don't think he was alive for that one, but he talked about it because that was like, I think the last time Brazil wore white kits. They used to wear white. Never wore white again after that game. That game was in Brazil, Brazil v Uruguay, World Cup final, and people were confident Brazil would win. They thought they would win. The Maracana was built, readily built for that World Cup. And there were banners saying Brazil champions, campeones. People were that confident that Brazil were winning. And they went 1-0 up in the second half. It was 0-0 at half time. But Uruguay equalized and Uruguay won the game 2-1, winning their second World Cup. And apparently people were crying after the game. Apparently people died. It was a very sad day for Brazil. And they never wore white again. From that point on, yellow and blue. So, so fair enough. He talked about that World Cup final. He also talked about the 5 World Cups that Brazil won, still the most of course. Second place, Italy and Germany both got 4 World Cups, Argentina 3. But yeah, Brazil's still number 1 with 5, the last one in 2002. But he talked about every single World Cup final, the score. He remembers quite a lot of it as well, so that's awesome. He also talked about the friendly between Brazil and England that finished 2-2. I remember that game. I remember that was a very good game. He said like the stadium was renovated and changed just before that game. So yeah, that was interesting. He talked about different players like Rooney, like what's Rooney doing? I said he's a coach. He was surprised to hear that. He's just like, oh, he's a coach. That's awesome. He asked me what team. I'm just like, I said Derby, but he's not at Derby anymore. But I forgot where he went now. So is he at Plymouth? I think he's at Plymouth. But yeah, I said, oh, Rooney's a coach now, and he didn't know that. So that was good to tell him about that. He talked about like Brazilian football. Flamengo are the biggest club. They're huge. Fluminense are big as well. Botafogo and Vasca. And he's watched many games at the stadium as well. And stadiums, the prices of the World Cup final, I think it was $12,000 to sit in the World Cup final seat there in 2014. And he talked about other finals as well and games. He said I should really see a game in Maracana, and I want to see a game there, but it's not to be. But he said come back one day and see it. I will definitely consider that. I think that'd be a great thing to do. But yeah, maybe, who knows, maybe one day, like, because I love F1, I love going around the world watching F1. Brazilian F1 track is one of the best tracks, one of my favorite tracks. So who knows, maybe I could like fly to Sao Paulo, watch the F1, then fly to Rio quickly, watch a game, then go home. That's possible. That's something I could do. So yeah, we'll see about that in the future. But yeah, great tour guide. There's so many more things I could say about him, but I just forgot. But he was a great guy, great company. It was a great tour, and I'm glad I brought a good budget to Brazil, because I spent quite a bit of it in that stadium. I'm not going to say what I bought yet, but I didn't buy a Brazil shirt. I did not buy a Brazil shirt. I did buy a shirt, just not a Brazil one. Also, actually, yeah, I was going to mention, right, it's so funny, right, that club shop, it's one shop, but it's 2 shops. Hear me out. So it's one big room, it's the same building, same shop, there's no wall in the middle, but it's actually 2 shops. The wall is just invisible, the wall's not there. But like there's a pillar in the middle, right? Next to the pillar, on one side, Flamengo cashier, other side, Fluminense cashier. The 2 teams share the same room, except one side, anything you buy on that side, you pay to Fluminense, anything on this side, you pay to Flamengo. And I'm just like, oh, this is interesting. Like, I thought it was just the team's merchandise, but I went to buy a keyring from Fluminense's side, and it didn't say Fluminense on it, it just said the Maracana. It was just a Maracana keyring. That's a spoiler, but you'll see it later when I get home. I went to get this keyring. It's not a Fluminense keyring, it's just a normal Maracana keyring, neutral, but because it's on Fluminense's side, I went to Flamengo's side to pay for it, and they said, no, you got to pay on Fluminense's side. I'm just like, is that crazy, yeah? And I guess obviously the income goes between the 2 clubs. I've never seen that before. I mean, to be fair, at the San Siro they sell both teams, but they sell it as one shop. Like, they still sell it as one shop. I guess maybe when they count how much money they make from each team. But yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you what I bought. I bought some cool things. Yeah, that was awesome. I took a few penalties, I took a few nice photos that cost a bit of money, but I was happy to pay for them. And yeah, I got one more day here. I want to go to the beach. Not really going to vlog it, but I do want to vlog myself touching the water. I think that would be good. It's just that it's not safe in Brazil. He said if you leave your bag on the beach and you go to swim, when you come back, it's not going to be there. So I will take his word for it. He said, do not take your passport to the beach. Do not even show your wallet. Take a little bit of cash for drinks. That's it. So I'm going to get my swimsuit, get my slippers. I'll take my phone. I'm not going to go too far in, but you're going to see me touching the ocean. It's a very nice day. It's nice and warm. Even at nighttime, yesterday at nighttime, I took a hoodie to the game thinking, because it was a bit chilly out here. Went to the game, it was still like 30, 32 degrees Celsius. I'm just like, oh, why'd I wear a hoodie then? I'm almost sweating here. But yeah, I'm gonna go chill at the beach for a bit, come back, edit those videos. I might also go to the restaurant, so maybe I'll put that in a vlog as well, because I want to try some Brazilian food. Hopefully they have the Brazilian national dish here, that would be nice. And then tomorrow I got another tour. It's a short tour as well. It's an interesting tour that apparently is not recommended to do, but it's a reputable tour on the Get Your Guide app, so I'll trust them, and I think I should be fine. And that'll be the last thing we do. And very soon we are flying to our third and final destination. I'm looking forward to that. We got a couple of days in our next destination before we fly home to England. A couple of days is more than enough in terms of what I want to see. So I'm very excited to share with you what I'm going to do there. Apparently the restaurant is on the rooftop. Sounds fun. I thought it was third floor, but that's just breakfast. Interesting.
Are you okay?
There is a swimming pool on the roof. I don't want to film people swimming. I find that really awkward, especially in a private hotel, but it is incredible. I'll film above the pool, but there's the view from the pool. That is elite, that is. Unbelievable. And you can swim in better water than seawater. Fair enough. I booked the right hotel. That was a nice little dinner. It felt fancy. It felt like rich people food, but it was nice. I chose the beef starter, the chicken main course, and caramel mousse at the end. That dessert was a bit smooth for my liking. I should have chosen something else. I think there was another thing that was like a proper slice of cake. But anyway, yeah, it was good. It added up to 194 Brazilian real, 194.70. On my bank statement it says £27. And I'm just like, that's a pretty good price. So yeah, none of the, because I googled like Brazilian dishes and I saw like a list of a few things. None of those things were on there. And I was just like, never mind then. But it's still nice. Very nicely cooked food, good customer service. It's really good. Anyone's welcome there as well. Like, you don't have to be part of the hotel. You can just be a guest, a random member of the public. Just come and go to the restaurant. So that's pretty good. And it's on the roof with a great view. So yeah, same floor as the swimming pool, which is pretty decent. So let me actually go out to the sea and touch it. I've touched the sea in Australia, obviously in Britain, in the US. Have I touched it in Asia? I think I have. In Dubai I have. Yeah, it's just a thing that I like doing. Just it has to be like a hand, just a hand in, and that's it. I'm gonna swim in anyway, but like I want to film myself. It's a bit random, innit? But I'm still gonna do it, just for the vlog, and then we'll end the vlog there. Damn, this is my last 100 reals note. It's a beautiful bloody note, mate. I had some Peruvian ones, but I don't know why I didn't video that. I like videoing like foreign money because it looks really nice. I gave like some 50s to the cashier at the Fluminense, and she was just like, "Ooh, new notes," and I'm just like, well, yeah, tourists normally do. I ordered it off, where did I order it off? Post office. I normally order it off Tesco Bank, because they're normally quite good for rates, and I got a club card there. Or I do it from my own bank. My own bank does their own currency. But I did post office because they were the only ones I saw. They were the best ones I saw that did all free. Like, I wanted free currencies. I wanted to order it from the same place, because that'll be a better, cheaper bundle anyway. And all the other ones are just doing 2 of them, and I'm just like, Well, why is the other one not here? But yeah, I went to post office and ordered it online. Got a good price. I'm fully kitted out. I took this to Australia earlier this year. Swam in it. It's got like, I feel like it looks very Aquaman-ish. this arm sleeve. And these are my swim shorts. Oh yes, they're very smooth and nice, very elite. But I have one issue. I have these little bags, right? These little bags. If something is wet and it doesn't dry, I need to fly somewhere or travel somewhere, I can fold this, put it in the bag, do the zip, and there's no leak, no spillage. The wet stays inside the bag. I have 2 of these bags. I left them both in England. So if these get wet and they don't dry by the end of Thursday, then what do? I should buy a waterproof, but surely there should be something out there somewhere. I'll find something. These shorts have pockets, so I'll find something small enough to fold into my pocket. Any rules to crossing roads? You just cross roads in Brazil? It seems like it. It's a nice little beach, you know, you've got people selling things there, you've got bars on the side. Not too bad. Where is the British flag? Unbelievable, we've been done in again. You know, I do love Italians, they've got great food and a great country. This clip in, but there's underground showers first of all. There's bars to do like lifting and doing pull-ups and etc. But yeah, I found the British flag, found the Irish flag, and the English flag is over there. There you go, finally found it. Pretty impressive to be fair. Not buying any, but it's impressive. Got your sports area here. There's a goal, looks a bit wonky. That's mad that we just went up there. Like, that's crazy. We went up there and up there. I was terrified. The thing was shaking all the time as well. I know they're meant to shake, but my days. It's like looking at a forklift. Like, forklifts wobble all the time, but they don't fall over. They just wobble, that's just what they do. Except the cable car is a bit more complicated because it carries people. And when you're in it, it's a bit terrifying. But it's just normal for it to shake. But I just can't get over that. I'm gonna keep walking. I was walking for a while. I thought I'd keep walking, but I realized how long the beach is. I already knew that anyway. Copacabana is an iconic beach. So I'm gonna get into the sand now. I was hoping to find, like, there's normally, like, I haven't seen them yet here, but there's normally down the streets there's people like walking around selling water and drinks. Where are they? Obviously I can buy drinks at these places, but like usually those people are cheaper, and surely there's one running across the beach. By the way, this is hot, like really hot. I can feel it's like having really hot heaters on your feet. That is ridiculous, bruv. Oh my days. Like, I've been in hot weather places, but when the sand is hot, oh my days. How are people walking in this? What the flip? Oh, there's a guy walking around, but he's selling, like, what is he selling? He's selling some sort of clothes hanging off the umbrella. That's kind of funny, to be fair. I like it. I will not shower, but yeah, I touched some water already. Doesn't count though. I need that on my feet, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't put my feet in there. What a beautiful beach. Extraordinary. Now this is a beach, my friends. This is by far the best beach I've been to. I've been to some good beaches, but for me, Copacabana, Brazil, it looked amazing just from looking at it in pictures and TV broadcasts. In person, it's even better. It's incredible. It actually is. Unreal. It's as hot over here. I wonder why. Oh no, this is nice. It feels like air conditioning, like natural air conditioning. The water coming in is bringing the wind in. I don't know how, I'm not an expert on science, but I can feel the wind into my legs and it's so flipping nice. The contrast between this and like back there is crazy. Only standing here. I'm only standing here. Need to go touch that water. Alright, we're on this bit now. So I wait for the tides. Because last time I went in Australia, I went too far in. And then my shoes got wet in Perth. A little bit further. I don't think that counted. It counted, but it's not enough. The reason I'm not going too far in because I'm filming. I want to put this in my pocket before I actually start swimming. Sorry I can't film this. I did bring my GoPro. I just don't want to use it right now. It's maybe next destination. I'm going somewhere where there's beaches too. There you are. Okay, that's good enough. Well, that's enough for the vlog then. This has been your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna spend a couple hours around here. Not just swimming, but probably drinking some drinks. And yeah, this is a nice way to end the vlog. So I'll see you tomorrow. Should be a short vlog tomorrow, but we'll see. The next 2 vlogs should be short, but we're not far away from flying to a new destination. I look forward to sharing with you what that is. That's not in South America though. So South America is done for now, but I'm very much open to coming back at some point, even here and to other countries as well. And if I want to go Antarctica one day, then Argentina is the country I've got to go through anyway. So you never know when I'll be back in South America. But for now, it is goodbye. These hands are wet. I can't do the thing. See you later.